this is where metaphysics gets a little tricky because it doesn't end. If you don't give yourself a baseline, you're going to be swimming in nothingness forever, which isn't more true or more false, right? But if you do have a desire for something, unless you allow that to be your ground level, you're never going to get it. You can keep digging below it, sure, but you're going to go on forever. You can dig below forever, and you're never going to have an actual embodied experience where you claim something. And that's why if you go and let someone walk you through how to plan your life using astrology instead of plan your life using your own desire, I don't know. I see the potential for a lot of disappointment, and that's because I've lived it. Okay, I've lived it. The last few years, Saturn's been going over my ascendant, especially like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and I remember like looking at my chart, looking at Saturn, literally probably the day that it was on my ascendant, and I was like, I had already come out of like a 6-month period where I was doing just this because I'm approaching my Saturn return. And I was like, let me get ahead of my Saturn return. What a joke. I was like, let me get ahead of my Saturn return and start taking responsibility where I think I need to take responsibility now and put my dreams off. Let me just put my dream off and take responsibility in the way that I think that I should. Literally within 2 months of that, I got a chronic illness. It's been now like a year and a half of like walking back that decision that I've made. And, I don't regret this perspective, but I'm just saying this to hopefully save you some time. And, it can be very tricky to claim what you really want because you don't know what the steps are to get there. But once you get that baseline, you don't need anything else to justify it for you. In fact, it's the energy that you give of your own self-justification that will bring you into life experiences that actually make you feel like you're doing something. Okay.